Did make a good point. You won't get anything. It won't trigger an event. If you put that code in the channel, you have to directly message the POAP bot for that to work.
And what I'm seeing now are people using the @ and posting that publicly rather than in a private message. And I generally use a right-click link to get a private message. If you right-click on any of those, you can hit message, and then you run a private. So a lot of people are doing @ sorting now, but if you right-click on that, it gives you the opportunity to message privately, and that's how you can claim it.
Okay.
I along with many people, are sending that publicly. And I actually just finally got it correct. So don't worry if it takes a moment. You do need to claim it during this call in order to receive it. I can promise you it's worth the couple of minutes it takes to figure out how to get it.
Did make a good point. You won't get anything. It won't trigger an event.
If you
put that code in the channel, you have to directly message the POAP bot for that to work.
You're going to see the channel called. And what I'm seeing now are POAP, people using the @ and posting that publicly rather #.POAP. You'll go in there and you'll see a lot of people are messaging the POAP bot publicly. Just hover over that and right-click and hit message. If you right-click on any of those, and then in that message, you're just going to write in. So a lot of people are doing @ sorting now, but if you right-click on that, it gives you the opportunity to message privately. You can follow that link.
Okay.
I along with many people, are sending that publicly.
We justified Epoch2.
And I actually just finally got it correct. So don't worry if it takes a moment. You do need to claim it during this call in order to receive it. I can promise you it's worth the couple of minutes.
So in Epoch 0 and Epoch 1,
Did make a good point.
we don't actually.
You won't get anything. It won't trigger an event.
If you
put that code in the channel, you have to directly message the
running
POAP
justification
bot.
calculations is at the end of Epoch 2. And so Epoch 2 has been justified. And at the end of now, if we justify at the end of Epoch 3, we're going to finalize Epoch 2. And that's our key launch success metric. And so we're 5.5 minutes.
So a lot of people are doing @ sorting now, but if you right-click on that, it gives you the opportunity to message privately and follow that link.
It looks extremely likely at this point. We justified Epoch 2.
So exciting. And I finally got it correct. So I know, right? Don't worry if it takes a moment. You do need to claim it during this call in order to receive it. I can promise you it's worth the couple of minutes.
So in Epoch 0 and Epoch 1,
Did make a good point.
we don't actually.
You won't get anything. It won't trigger an event. Put that code in the channel, you have to directly message the
running
POAP
justification
bot.
calculations is at the end of Epoch 2. And so Epoch 2 has been justified. And at the end of now, if we justify at the end of Epoch 3, we're going to finalize Epoch 2. And that's our key launch success metric. And so we're 5.5 minutes.
So a lot of people are doing @ sorting now, but if you right-click on that, it gives you the opportunity to message privately and follow that link.
It looks extremely likely.
Yeah, so
we justified
what
Epoch
phase 0 is
Exciting.
that you is
I know, right? Don't worry if it takes a
now
moment.
has the ability to
You do need to claim it during
we justified Epoch 2.
I can promise you it's worth
accounting reform that makes things a little bit more efficient in the state. To do, but sophisticated proof of stake mechanism lays the foundation for the rest of those upgrades.
Hey, so I know that this launch is going to pique a lot of interest from the community. And so let's say that I'm a software developer or an engineer and I'm watching this and I kind of like am ready to contribute to the future of Ethereum. How do I get my foot in the door? Where do I go to contribute at a technical level?
So it's all open source. I know that goes without saying, but there's research, there's specifications, there's client teams, there's engineering, there's tools and libraries and things that you can do to enhance the validator experience. There's like every layer of the stack is open and very welcoming to new contributors. So pick something that you're interested in and dig in. We congregate a lot in this like ETH R&D Discord to talk about like everything layer one. We also chat a bunch on the ETH research forum, and most of the work happens in various GitHub repos. So I recommend just digging in, scratching an itch, and contributing early and often. You know, even if it's just fixing some typos in docs, you'll find that contributing to open source is fun and addictive, and it often kind of spirals from small contributions to large.
Thanks, Danny. If you're not a developer, if you're just someone who wants to help, the ETHStaker community is always looking for people who are welcoming first and knowledgeable second. The way that we've grown our community is that emphasis on being welcoming and kind to everyone. So if you're interested, stop by and just begin learning and answering questions and welcoming new people. That is really the way that we build a strong community, and I look forward to having you.
So we're a couple of slots away from the end of Epoch 3, where we can see that kind of key finality metric. And I think it inevitably will happen at this point, based on the activity through this epoch. So we're 2 slots away.
I like that inevitably, because
I suppose something could go wrong, but we're 1 slot away and it all looks good.
The thing that anyone viewing should know is that we could not have dreamed of a more successful launch than what we have right now. We have finalized Epoch 0. We have participation above 80%. And at this moment, the beacon chain is successful now because we just completed Epoch 3 with participation of 87%. So it is absolutely time to celebrate.
Good work, everyone. Fantastic work, everyone. Yay. Holy shit.
I know, right? Woo! Great job.
We did it. We did it.
Nice. Wow.
I know there are a lot of sighs of relief of people who have been stressed and anxious for months and years over this. So congratulations to everyone.
I'm watching the Sigma Prime guys high five all in their office.
Man, those guys are about ready to start wrestling.
Yeah, toast to everybody who has contributed. There have been hundreds, literally, of people who have contributed to this over many years. And just huge shout out to the EF team, Shalway, Danny, Proto, Dankrad, Vitalik, and Justin, and just incredible work, everybody.
When is the next protocol upgrade?
The question should rather be when is the phase 1 testnet?
No, we're going on vacation now.
Reconvene.
Ethereum 3.
Yeah. Popping wine, popping champagne. So the beacon chain is successful, and if you were a Genesis validator, that is fantastic. I'm glad that you made it into the genesis of the beacon chain. But if you're watching at home and you're like, I should have gotten in on that, it's not too late. You can still submit a deposit of 32 Ether. You can wait in an activation queue, and you can join this process now. You haven't lost anything. You're not behind. Even if you watch this 5 years from now, assuming the chain is still running fine, you can still submit 32 Ether and become a validator at any point in the future. So this is just the beginning.
Woo.
Yeah.
We should also be, I think, proud that we made it past the end of Epoch 2. That's when the biggest bugs have been, so it's looking good.
So
that
after
seemed really
this,
interesting, but I didn't catch it. Sorry.
Yeah, what was that, Paul?
I was just saying it's good we made it past the end of the second epoch. That's where we've had historically the most bugs. So I was pretty
Oh, right.
around that.
Yeah, this is definitely an indication that all 4 of the launch clients, it's an indication that all 4 of the launch clients are running smoothly, and that our issues are most likely to be validators who aren't online yet. And so that is fantastic. I bet we'll see improved participation as those validators kind of get a grip on things and figure out what's going on to get online.
So we're getting close to wrapping up after this. I think us on the eStaker team at least will be moving to the eStaker Discord and doing more of like an open mic type thing there where everybody's free to speak. And I also will note that YouTube has a very lovely feature in which when one live stream ends, it puts you into another. And oftentimes it's a scam. It's not always, but oftentimes it is. You should be cautious of that.
The scammers are now feverishly trying to get their scam posted. So with that, I'd like to thank absolutely everyone for your commitment and dedication to getting this done. This has taken blood, sweat, and tears from so many people. I'm happy to be a part of this. I'm happy that everyone was able to join us today. And I look forward to joining you in the future when we have a network upgrade. But this is it. This is the big milestone. This is the promise to launch the Ethereum beacon chain in 2020. And this promise was upheld, and it's a successful promise. It could not have gone any better. So with that, I look forward to seeing all of you again. And thank you so much for participating.
Yeah, great work, everyone. This is awesome.
Bye, everyone.
So before you cut out the stream, I prepared a speech. Dear guys, you always host these streams. You have like the subreddit and the Discord, and you always thank the ETH2 researchers, and you always thank the client teams and all the contributors. But I would like to take the chance to thank you guys building an incredible community. You know, I've been around in Ethereum for a couple of years. I've been there building the Ethereum community, helping building the Ethereum community in the early years, and I've been moderator on the Ethereum subreddit. I helped building the Ethereum Stack Exchange. So there was so much happening back in the day. And at some point, Ethereum is so big that you cannot follow all kinds of development in the community. But I want to say thank you to eStaker team because you are putting up really great efforts to help this very specific sub-community and with your Discord and your subreddit and everything you host around it, all the resources you build. It's an incredible work. And I before we shut out this stream, I want to say thank you because it's really incredible work. And really
your support has been greatly appreciated since the very first time you visit us. And you are always welcome. Also, you are welcome to join our after party call on the voice chat on Discord. We are doing this open mic, and we plan it to be the most inclusive it can be. So everyone listening, please join our voice chat on Discord.
Hey, to Pony on the shout out to eStaker. I was just looking on subreddit stats, and eStaker's comments per subscriber is ranked 392 across all subreddits. So it's a very, very high signal to noise ratio there. So hats off to you guys. eFinance is a top 1,000 subreddit as well. And so it's just incredible the caliber of people that exist on Ethereum Reddit. And then, of course, the eStaker Discord is just busy as can be with activity. So pop on over there. Good job, guys.
Thank you,
Thank you all.
everyone. Very much
We're
appreciated.
so glad to have the support. All right, we can shut it down. Michael, thank you all for your time.
Bye, everyone.
Later.
Thanks, everyone.
Good work.
Bye.
Thank you.
Good night.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Thanks.
Are we clear?